More than 93,000 immigrants live right here in New Orleans as of earlier this year. That's according to the Vera Institute, a national research and policy organization focused on mass incarceration and immigration. They also say nearly 52,000 people living here are non-citizens, but they don't specify between undocumented and documented. So with Border Patrol agents ready to descend on the Crescent City any day now, I spoke with an immigration attorney about how agents can operate once they're here.
No matter your immigration status, you have the right to remain silent.
Immigration attorney Glen Wasserstein is advising people of their rights before nearly 200 Border Patrol agents arrive in New Orleans. I asked Wasserstein about different scenarios. First, if an agent comes to your home,
you should ask them immediately, do you have a judicial warrant? And if they don't, you have to say, you do not have my consent to enter. And don't open the door. Have them show you the warrant either through the glass or slide it under the door.
He says make sure it's a judicial warrant and not an ICE administrative warrant.
Those warrants are self-created by ICE and do not grant them legal entry to your house.
Wasserstein says if they do have a judicial warrant signed by a judge, they are restricted to the person and area identified on that warrant. Second, restaurants.
You have to let them into the main public areas that the rest of the public is entitled to go to. However, they are not entitled to go into the private spaces, the kitchen, for example, or the employee areas.
Lastly, if you're a bystander.
An ICE agent can ask you, can approach you, and then it has to be a consensual conversation. To say, I'm exercising my right to remain silent, and then saying, am I free to leave? If they're detaining you, they have to have reasonable suspicion that you're unlawfully present.
He says never interfere with an arrest, never give false information, and never run, as that will result in criminal liability, and then they can arrest you. In New Orleans, Alyssa Curtis, WWL, Louisiana.